Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We are here to trade the open together this Friday. I hope the internet holds up the way it's supposed to. If it does not, then we'll do what we do. We're gonna make it do what it do. We're gonna make it do what it do. Yes, we're gonna make it do what it do. Alrighty. Da, 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 da. Go make it do what it do. Come on in, 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 come on in. Let me see. Make sure everybody gets shared with. Don't leave your people out. Tell them that Arlissa is on live. Arlissa is on live. She's here. Come on and join in. Let's see what we're talking about this morning. We'll give it a good hour and some change to see what the open looks like. See what we got going here this morning. I'm still getting us. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. I think the market is open. Let me turn on. I need to share my screen so we can see that it is on. Let me move this to another screen so that way I can still see everything. Everything. You got to be able to see everything. And if this is too big, I can't see what I'm working with. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go, go. Woohoo. I think we should be sharing by now. Oh, no, present. Got to push that too. All the buttons you got to push in order to present. So there we are. We should now be seeing, yes, the platform. Let's look at the charts, see what XSP and SPX are actually doing. Where did we open up this morning? Where did we open this morning? Come on, come on, come on, chart, fill in. Hello, Royal Diadem, how are you? Hey, hey. Come on, fill in, chart. It doesn't want to fill in. We're in the paper trading, but it doesn't want to populate the chart. This is no bueno. This is no bueno. There we go. Finally. Finally. Come on. My computer's doing a lot of stuff at the same time. And it's like you're asking for a lot. Asking for a lot and not giving me time to do it. Here we go. We should be, this is what we got going. Looks like we had a gap down this morning when the market opened. Looks like we gapped down just a bit, and it's already forming its own green candle. Not sure if y'all can see that. I'm trying to make it as big as possible for the viewers. There we go. It's a little bit bigger. Looks like we opened this morning at 43.44. We closed yesterday at 43.70. 43.44, 43.70. That's about what, 20 something? 26 points. Glad to have you. It's about 26 points. We opened down just a bit, but looks like the market wants to form a green candle. Well, start off anyway. We'll see what happens. This is the daily chart. So each of these candles is a day's worth of data. When you're looking at your charting, will you usually look at the day chart? I actually want to see real quick what kind of support do we see here on this chart. What kind of support would we see? Down, looking, down. Support really looks like it's down here. 43.28. This didn't go too far. This was the low of 43.35, so about 7 points away from the support area. Support is here based on this candle on June 26th, right? We do have a little bit of a gap in here. Oh no, it was filled by this candle. So nix that. Take away my comment about the gap because that gap was filled 2 days later. All righty, so that's what we've got going. Let's move over. Let's change to us a, we're early in the market. We can look at the 2-minute charts. Hopefully it'll fill the 2-minute chart. 2-minute charts require a whole lot more pull on the data to get to a 2-minute chart, and we're streaming. So when you're streaming, my internet's looking like I'm having trouble. If you're on Wi-Fi, try plugging in. I don't know how to plug into my router. It is way too far away. Gonna see if I see the FedEx man walking up. Wonder if he's going to just leave his package or not. Come on, fill in. The chart doesn't want to do right. Oh, he just left it. Thank you. Oh, shoot. As soon as I hit the button, it populates. Isn't that the way it always goes? We're just going to hear. Well, okay. The last couple of days, we've had down days. As you can see this chart as it shows here, that each of the last 3 days, we've been on a downward ride, right? Tuesday we closed up high. And then it fell down and down from that point, down and down, all the way to where we are right now. All the way to where we are. Let's make this a little bit bigger so we can actually see what's happening today. There we go. When I run that fast, I don't know if that bothers anybody's eyes. When I move the chart across real quick, like where are we? What are you doing? Looks like there was a little bit of pressure, some downward pressure here trying to pull us down, but the bulls, I always get the bulls and the bears. I know that the bulls are the ones going up and the bears are the ones going down, but when I'm talking about it, it's almost like sometimes it doesn't want to come out. So the bulls are not having it, and they're pulling on up, going in an upward ride. This is a little bit of a reversal. We've had 3 days of down riding, so this day could potentially, again, we trade what we see in this community, so we just give it a time. As a seller, you can take the time to see what's happening. We don't have to, as a seller, you don't have to run in and rush in and be like, I gotta hurry up and get in on the trade. You don't. As a seller, you've got time. Now, in my community, we do look at the breakout. But I want you to know that many times the first few candles, especially if the first, I'd really say 10 to 15 minutes, maybe more depending on how many orders came in. That first 10 minutes or so may just be orders that are coming in that were put in overnight, that are being processed. So those orders, the things you see from the beginning, may just be orders that came in overnight, came in the pre-market, post-market orders, because SPX does not trade after hours. But if there's orders that are put in, those orders will be taken in the order that you will be taken in the order in which you were received, just like these orders on here. So as people put orders in, those orders are processed in the order in which they were received, right? So if there's stuff from the previous night, or in the morning that it's been put here, those orders are processed first. So then you got to give it some time to let all that stuff fluff out. And it may be longer than 15 minutes. I said 10 or 15 minutes. It could be up to 30, I'm thinking. Could be longer than that. It could be longer than that. All righty. So this is the 5-minute candles, 5-minute charts. We talked about our support. Already got a little bit of that. We had some stuff. Has anybody had any luck with their cash secure puts or their covered calls? What have we been doing with those? We do several different things in this community. Is SPX or just XSP. Looks like we have a put here that we put in that's going to expire today, the EOSE. We have a 2 put. EOSE is currently at $2.67. It is actually ready to close. We can close it ourselves if we like, or we can just leave it to expire. When I'm selling puts and doing covered calls, I generally leave them to expire, unless if I'm doing, let me change that a little bit. When I'm doing puts and covered calls, I may close them at the 70%, 80% range, because that frees up the collateral to go do something else with. But sometimes I'll let the puts run all the way, because if they go all the way, then of course I keep all the premiums and I just let the chips fall where they may. So if it ends up that I'm going to get put the shares, then I'm okay with that. If it ends up that I'm going to have my shares called away on a covered call, then I'm okay with that. When you open and close your puts and calls, you have to pay the fees. When you open you pay 65 cents per leg, and when you close it, you pay another 65 cents. So I'm still here. Can y'all see me? We're dancing now. Okay, I have to assume that you all are still seeing what's going on. Let me go look over on Facebook and see if Facebook is still seeing me. Oh, okay. Mr. Millionaire Mindset says we still see you. Wonderful, wonderful. That's a song. I used to like that song. Like, hey, Michelle. Hello, Mr. Millionaire Mindset. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Looks like we are back on. Yes. Okay, I was talking about EOSE having this cash secure put that is ready to close. If y'all have questions, be sure to put them in the chat so that I can answer them while we're live. If we want to look at something, want to look at a trade or whatever, we want to check out something, a stop, y'all put it in the chat and we'll go ahead and make. Oh, there it goes. Circle, 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 circle. Okay, so EOSE, we got a cash secure put that we're ready to close. The way we would close that is you right click, create a closing order, then you're going to back. Looks like with EOSE, you have to buy it back in the $5 range, which, I'm not too fond of that. I like being able to buy it back right where it's, right with what it's worth. And if it's worth $2.50 and they make you buy it back for $5, I might as well let it expire. I'm going back to monitor. See, it's worth 2.5 or $2.50. But when you put in your close order, it automatically kicks it up to 5. Okay. So I might as well just let it close, expire worth it, so I don't have to pay $2.50 more plus the fees. That was EOSE. I think this HUT one. Oh, the HUT covered call. I have a covered call here on HUT mining, HUT 8 mining. We talked about that a few weeks ago. I am so sorry that the stream is acting up, you all. But for HUT 8 mining company corporation, there's a covered call here, 3.5. That is now worth. Remember, the mark column is the one that